Hey guys, building Hicapa Bros here again with a new build for you guys. A full custom Hicapa with Gunsmith Bros, Dr. Black and Edge outer barrel. So it's a real full custom build. Everything on it will be high-end internals and we are going to make a beast out of it. But I am going to start today with only the upper. So I'm going to put the grip and the frame to the side. Now I'm only going to start like this, the internals for the upper. So as you can see, I haven't even installed the nozzle yet, the barrel setup, and yeah, things like that. So we're gonna do that from scratch. Let me start first with putting everything together, like the barrel setup and the nozzle. Let me first start with the nozzle because that's easiest, so that will be the fastest. Let me put this in so you guys can admire it better. Yeah, the reason why I am going to start with only the upper, and I'm going to make a part 2 out of the video, is that we forgot to, or the store where I bought the parts from, where we bought the parts from, forgot one crucial part, and that is the hammer lock pin. And in this case, the cow hammer lock pin. I didn't have it, so. But we're going to double check if we even ordered it or not. So that's why I'm only going to start with the upper. So it will be a short first part. Well, not really short because everything is new and uninstalled. So let me just do that first. So make sure when you have an edge nozzle that this side is on top. The reason why that part is there is because then the screw, like that is on top of the nozzle, doesn't hit there. So it will glide just past. That's the reason why it's there. So go like this inside the nozzle. Let's check if it fell through. As you can see, it's upside down. So we're just gonna grab something thin and turn it around a bit. So that we turn the valve around correctly. And then we put the valve blocker like this. And what I do, I use my pinky and my nail to get them at the correct spot. Like this. You can see it. Exactly like that. So what I do is I use my pinky and then push through, that the hole of the valve blocker and the hole on top of the nozzle is correctly put. In this case, I need to make sure it is correct. Here we go. Yeah. Yes. And I keep holding it like this with my pink that's correctly aligned with the screw hole there. and then it is correctly installed. All I'm saying is almost correctly installed. Even I can make mistakes, because about that gap that you could see at the valve is not correctly aligned with the top. So I'm gonna take it out again. Because I think with all the pushing and turning, it hasn't been correctly turned around. It was like this. Well, it should be like, where do I have it? It should be like this. That the screw hole there, right there, is on top. So just gonna put it like this. And hopefully it stays on the same spot. How it should be. Yes, here we go. Now it sits correctly. And that's why I always double check things, guys. Always double check things. Now it should be good. If you can see it, yeah, you see the gap now, right there. Okay, let's put this to the side. Then that's all installed. Now we go to the hop-up and barrel. I now use TTI a lot, because as my last videos you could see I always use Next, and that was because I didn't have experience with the TTI hop-up now. But I don't think I'm ever going to step away from one-piece hop-ups. I now know that Next also going to come with a new one-piece hop-up. So it's all one piece, no gaps, nothing. So yeah, and it's also a really beautiful hop-up. So last video I already showed you guys how to install it. I'm just going to do it the same way again. So let me just take all the small parts out. And the smaller screw I'm just going to put back in the case again, so I don't lose it. And then one thing I'm going to install first, and that is the new Quantum bucking, Quantum or Quantum, however you want to call it. But there's also a new bucking that sometimes needs a little bit of shooting to that it works well first, but in some cases it does not. But also like this bucking a lot, because I could see and tell, because I used it now a lot with the new tournaments and with training. It's a new standard with buckings, I think. Well, I don't want to always say that, because I don't have experience with a lot of buckings, so always make sure that this side, as you can see it, that side, which you can see here, is on top. Wait, where is it? On top on this. So then you're gonna put it like that. And make sure the bucking slips on these grooves right here. So what I do, I go like this to make sure. it sits correctly in those grooves. So we can put this to the side now. And grab the rest, the C-clamp, the 1911 pin, and the pin to lock the C-clamp down. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull through the barrel like this on this side. Sometimes it needs a little bit of help, and that's why I'm going to try to give it, because it's sometimes really tight, and sometimes helping aligning the bucking with it helps. So like you can see, it's already snug in there right now. It's much easier than the last time I did it with a different bucking. So let's see. Sometimes I need to double check it because the C-clamp needs to be on the good side, and you can see the good side on the grooves on it, but sometimes I just need to double check it. That's why we have a handy manual with it. Let me just check it again. Okay, so the small pin right here, let me see if it's right there, it needs to be towards the bucking. So let's do that. Oh. So let me hold, because as you can see it falls through, so I'm just gonna put my finger right there and it doesn't fall through. And then it should be snug. If the barrel and the bucking is correctly inside, then it will just fall into the inner barrel like this. Let me just focus. In a barrel like this, then it's already snug. So then we are going to grab at the first part, let me just do the screwdriver like this, and then I need to have an Allen key with it that's a bit longer. It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. So the first part, let me just do it like this. The first part, screwing this in, is a bit rough because there's already a bit of Loctite in there. So you don't have to Loctite it. There we go. And as you can see, there comes the screw right there. So let's just go as far as we can. Okay, now I have the correct one, and it's a bit longer, so we can just turn. It's a pretty long turn. And you can see the screw will just lock itself against the C-clamp, and then tie it up a little bit more, and that's enough. Then that part is done. Then we go for the 1911 pin, of course, because that will lock the guide rod by itself. We can just do this the first way by hand. And then I'm just going to use something small, like my Allen key I just used, and then turn everything in place. The nice thing about this hop-up also is that there is a screw right here. I got that tip from someone in the comments last video, is that if you are going to turn the hop-up, then it will be loose, right? But if you turn this screw right there and you already have the perfect hop-up that you already want, then you can just tighten that spot right here, and it will just lock the hop-up like that. Then it will not turn by itself. So that's also nice. So okay, we already installed the nozzle and the barrel setup. So let's now go to the rest. And I'm just gonna grab all the things I need. But let's just first check, install the hammer protector pad and the slide cocking handle that I'm going to use, the 5.1 cocking handle of AIP, right here, black one of course. And of course, if you didn't notice, it will be a black and gold build, so that will be nice. Something in there, okay. Everything is nice and fresh. Always a smart thing to, if you have, what I always do with the screws of AIP, I don't always use them, because you always have to Loctite them, otherwise they will just blow away. In this case, I'll just Loctite them when I'm done with installing. You also get a nice O-ring with it. Right hand, that does help, but not always, but it's good that we have it, because I don't remember if they always did that though. Tell me in the comments if they do, because I don't remember it. So how can I, oh yeah, I can do it like this, so I can just put it out. And throw it right here with things I don't want to lose. Here we go. And junk. No junk, 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 and junk. Okay, let's see how the fitment will be with the nozzle and the BBU. Yeah, it's more than perfect. This fine. This super fine. I can see it's obstructing somewhere, and I see that I think we already had that problem with another build. And that the nozzle is hitting right here on the sides. So maybe we can just like go a bit like this with filing, and I hope that will help. but I'm just gonna test it out like this and then do the small things later. And we got Cow guide rod right here. It's a nice guide rod because there is a spring inside. That should make the recoil much less, but it's still installed in the 4.3 one, and we need the 5.1. So we're gonna, let's see how we can do that. If I can do it by hand or it's already super tight. I don't think I can do it by hand. Nope. So let's just do it like this. No, it's too big. Here we go. This one goes to the side, then we're going to use the 5.1. And tighten it up a little bit. There we go. There we go, nice and tight. Okay. Put this to the side. Put this to the side, put this to the side. Then I need a little bit of lube, of course. The O-ring is already perfect, so let me just grab some lube. Okay, got a little bit of airsoft silicone oil. What I do if I just wanna do it fast, just go to the sides right here. That's a nice thing about the Edge BBU that it has so many cuts. I can just loop the sides like this. If I'm sometimes not necessarily lazy, but in this case I'm just gonna test it out and then going to properly lube it after I'm done. Then we need, of course, the nozzle spring. This nozzle spring will definitely fly away if I... No, it will not. It will not. If I install it correctly, then it will be fine because it will have already tension on it, like this. Like this. So I'm just gonna carefully put this to the side so that part's installed. And then I'm going to grab the hammer protector, the pad, and of course also in black. So it will be almost an all black build, baby. Nice thing about this one is you can install it to the right or the left. Because I'm right-handed, let me just install it to the left, just for now. There you go, there's one. Now I think I know the reason why you get two O-rings. Because one O-ring you can use for the side, so that it stays put, the cocking handle. And one O-ring you can install around the screw that will not fly off that easily. I just need to buy a lot of these things, a lot of these O-rings somewhere, because that will be a good investment for losing screws. Here we go. Here we go. So let's put this to the side. Let me already grab the correct screwdrivers for both. Not this one. Not this one. Also not this one. Wait, let me check. No, too small. That's this one. Here we go. Okay. So let's install this one first. Make sure the nozzle spring doesn't fly away. Oh, there you go. Already. Okay, let's just put this one on top first. Here we go. Then we go with the there we go. Is it correctly in there? No, it already flew away. I see. No. This thing with nozzle springs with a lot of tension, like the 180. You need to be careful with installing them, otherwise they will fly away. So let's glue slowly. And we got, okay, what I do, I always start with the top. I think with yeah, I can tell. Okay, with the new AIP ones, I can tell that the back side is a little bit elevated. It's a little bit elevated, so the screw with the O-ring is not long enough. So what I'm going to do, wait, let me just do it like this, otherwise the BBU will fall out. Let me just take the O-ring out, because of the O-ring it doesn't have enough length. So let me just put that to the side. So it's an extra one, so I definitely have to Loctite that one up. So I'm gonna do that when the whole build is done. This is also not the correct size. Let me see. Also not the correct size. I have 3 sizes, almost identical. So I need to double check it, that I will not mess up the screw. Oh, it's too big. This one. Also too big. There we go. Okay, here we go. Now go with the hammer protector pad and the screw. Here we go. Okay, so now top side is installed and the back side is installed. Let's see if it moves correctly. And it does. I can still feel it hitting somewhere, but we can always check that later. But now I can just see and feel it's great. It's great. So if you want like a good drop-in combo that keeps working from the BBU, edge standard nozzle and a V2 edge BBU. Now we go with the rest. So with the edge, I don't remember the name of the edge barrel, but it's not the warp one, I think. No, it's not. I need to search it up for you a bit and then I'll put it in the video. But this is the edge outer barrel with a cow thread adapter. So let's just install it like this. Oh, it's pretty tight by itself already. Okay, cool. It's tight but not annoying tight. So let's see if it will work on the frame. If I'm curious about it though. Let's see. Yeah, fits right in, no wobble. Really non-existent wobble. This is what you want, guys. This is what you want. You hear it a little bit, but this is nothing. There's nothing to worry about. So that's nice. Let's see if we can install it with the guide rod and the guide plug and with the 1911 pin, because otherwise I need to do it the other way around. Put the outer barrel in and then what the fuck? Okay, and then with the what? Okay, I don't know how this came to be, but I opened the package and it's still like not open, like right here. I can go through it. Maybe I can go with my nail. Okay, there we go. Okay, junk. Just a simple edge 5.1 guide plug. Now we're gonna use the cow almost my go-to. Yeah, it's my go-to recoil spring, the cow RS1 recoil spring. And another one that's also good, what I already noticed because I installed it in my own builds lately, that's the Edge recoil springs. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's see if we can fix it. And again, don't know if I already said this, and like I can already see, is that it will not go in. I want it to go in, so what I'm going to do is install this later. So we'll go the other way around. So the BBU is the last thing we're going to put in. So let's just uninstall everything. Here we go. So we're gonna put that later. Oh. Gonna put that later. Then we first go with the front. So wait, let me do this right-handed. There we go. There we go. What I do is I uninstall the hop up and inner barrel bit. Then I go with the guide rod and the guide plug like this. Then we'll just hold itself against the outer barrel, and then we just install the hop up and then pull everything back. Let me just install it like this. And then I'm just gonna hold it like this. Then one hand the BBU. Like this. And let's see if it's, no, it's not correctly installed. Let's do that again. Okay, I just think this spring is cursed, so let me just grab another spring. Let's see if this one will work immediately. It probably will. You see? Thought so. So it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Let's just install the cocking handle first. Then the hammer protector pad. Yes, everything is installed correctly. So now we got a full upper that we are going to test the next time when I have the hammer lock pin, but we can already check how it will look. Wait. How it will look like this. Let me check because it's hitting somewhere. I don't know where yet. Somewhere with the outer barrel and the hop up, I think. I already installed it, so it shouldn't hit somewhere, but you never know with Hiccapas. You never know where it is hitting. Maybe it's hitting there. Let me see. Let's see if it's now working. Almost, but this is a problem for later. Now we got a fully installed upper. I think I know where it's hitting, but I'm not sure yet. I can't be sure yet. Maybe now? I'm curious where it's hitting, so. But yeah, I'm going to end the video here. This is the full upper. And then next time I am going to build a full lower and then end the video. Then we have a full build, of course, and the shooting side of it. So I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.